The DJI Mavic Air 2 is a phenomenal bit of filmmaking technology. But is it the product that finally changes my opinion that drones are nothing more than expensive toys for YouTubers? So we have a bit of a checkered history when it comes to drones. Like most filmmakers, when the old DJI Phantoms started hitting the market, we jumped straight on that bandwagon. But sadly, like a lot of camera gear and accessories, it more often than not just got left behind. And after a few failed attempts, multiple crashes and drone write-offs, we just resigned ourselves to not using one. And to be fair, have never actually missed it in any of our work. So when DJI offered to lend us the Mavic Air 2, I was scared for them and a little hesitant. How can I honestly feature something that I don't really use or even see the need for? So rather than a straight up review, I wanted to take you on a little journey of using the Mavic Air 2 and to see if by filming with it that it convinced me that it's far more than just a toy. Firstly, the setup. This was always the first hurdle that used to kill the joy for me with drones, and in fact, any filmmaking tech that requires you to use your smartphone to work. And straight off the bat, this whole process has been infinitely refined. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that it's actually easy now. Now, the last drone that we flew was the now 4-year-old DJI Phantom 4 Pro. Back then, the setup was really cumbersome, and the smartphone integration was frustrating at best. In fact, my hatred for smartphone apps came from this product line and how slow and restrictive it made the filmmaking experience. With this generation of drones, and in particular with the Mavic Air 2, DJI have made this experience seamless. I'd even go as far as to say that it's painless. Whatever superlative you want to use, the key for me is that you're up and flying really quickly. And this is central to my decision making when it comes to using any piece of camera gear. Now, flying a drone for the first few times is a pretty nerve-wracking experience. You're constantly worrying about breaking the damn thing. This is only amplified when it's someone else's, especially the manufacturer's own stock. But much like the usability that I mentioned earlier, you're actually really quickly put at ease by all the safety, return to home, and collision avoidance safety features. If only the old Phantoms had that, we could have saved ourselves a few expensive bills. On 2 separate occasions, we flew to the full extent of the roughly 15-minute battery life, and both times the drone brought itself back to land safely and without our interference. It's features like that that make this thing a real joy to use. It has the ability to put you at ease and allow you to focus on filming the shots that you want to capture. But none of these things prove the point to me that this isn't any more than just a toy. The proof there is in the ability as a filmmaking tool, and ultimately in the shots it will capture for you. Now, as we filmed these shots, we were smiling from ear to ear, enjoying every second of the experience, excited for getting the footage into an edit and seeing it on a bigger screen. It brought not only stunning angles that it can only reach for you, but a huge amount of fun to the day's shooting. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pick apart the specs and criticize the quality of the footage. There's other, probably better videos for that. What I will do though is say that I enjoyed every second of using this drone and enjoy every second of reviewing the shots that it caught. I was sad that we had to send it back and have firmly added one to our wish list. But is it any more than an expensive toy for YouTubers? Well, yes and no. It's an incredibly niche toy that brings you all the joy of the best toys in the world. And what can be better than that? So for some more information on the DJI Mavic Air 2, there is of course some links below. And whilst you're down there, why not consider subscribing to our channel? That's been my grab and go review of the DJI Mavic Air 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.